right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down. And you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, he is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. So with Curtis Blaydes, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
He did a great job setting up that high kick. I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, big elbow. Takedown defense holds up. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Good shot, good shot. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Nice crack there. And there it is, too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blaydes getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight in UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight-willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge. He goes forward, he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Blaydes is in half guard. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Blaydes making these ground strikes count. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Lee. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Lee going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. That was a slick transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Blaydes is back in full mount. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Blaydes. "15 seconds. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautifully. Your wrestling is too good for him. He can't stop you. You're going to go out there and keep doing it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, no!
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Good work from the top here by Blaydes. Lee's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away, and this
takes his back now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Using a lot of good movement.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. He's having his way with him here. Blaydes is right back to the full mount here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Let's go! Move those hips and get up!
Nice positional control here. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. 30 seconds to go in the round. "20 seconds left to go in round two. Blaydes is in half guard now. Seconds winding down in round two. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Big right hand.
Man, his side kick is just killer. You saw it.
Big double leg level change.
All right, yet another takedown in a career full of them for Curtis Razor Blaydes. The man can strike, there's no doubt, but this is his wheelhouse right here.
Oh, he absolutely can strike, but why does he have to? He's had so much success in the wrestling over the course of his career that he keeps going to his bread and butter. He's a smart guy and recognizes that most heavyweights cannot stay with his wrestling pressure and his wrestling pace.
Lee's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking thing.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Blaydes is back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions. Got to be careful here.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Working out of the half guard here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Lee's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Curtis Blaydes. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Lee's eye is almost swollen. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Big, big strikes continue to land. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Blaydes.
Right in the side control, yep. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Final seconds of round 3.
Belly, postures up, knee on belly, he's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is gonna get stopped.
All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots, one big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Lands the low kick. All right, fourth round is now. Oh, shot on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, nice right hand.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and that was a foul.
Oh, another one.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate that. Oh! Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Beautiful knee. Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Curtis Blaydes. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Getting them out here. Got to be careful here.
You need to fight back.
Oh, big shots raining down. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Is right back to the full mount. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. A series of punches from the top here by Blaydes.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that is a...
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And now a head kick to boot. Oh! Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's hurt. Lee gets tagged by a solid uppercut there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, big head kick there.
Oh, nice body shot.
Power straight there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh!
Blaydes' elbow attempt.
Hurt him again.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying. but he gets a little bit anxious. So he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Takedown defense is there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully. He's got to try to finish here. Big knee to the body. He got him again.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're gonna stop this fight. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Oh, counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. Just misses with the straight right.
What a beautiful body kick.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up. Cannot take too many of those.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Lee. Blaydes doing a nice job.
Oh, yeah.
Nice head kick gets through.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, big shots here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
In the half guard.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Curtis Blaydes. Trying to finish this fight.
Enough.
Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes.
Unbelievable. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis